China, the land of wonders, miracles and history, that everything can change forever. When you decide to defend the ancients.
From the side with a Dagon army, but no! Sunder is back up! It is there! Chalice will fall! They lose the Enchantress! FY pushing around Anna, he's so low! Can they get the dive back on him? You bet your Nelly they can! Arme still very, very low! The blast will kill him off, but buying back LGD want this now!
The International 2018 PSG.LGD versus OG in the upper bracket finals. Ame was closer than ever to reach his first ever TI Grand Finals. That the tables have turned.
He's got the control, he's got the kill, Thompson is down, but he ends up where the Echo Slam.
Oh, there he is!
Forward, there's your slam, there's the dump, there's the play, Jirax, the savior of OG.
Jirax's Echo Slam was so clutch for OG, PSG.LGD had to defend high ground with only one hero alive. It was falling apart.
It's getting nervous.
They're trying to go through. There is a glyph.
Thompson and Jirax. It sounds like a brand of victory. They'll come in through the mid, taking the tier 3 tower.
They might be able to get the
going for tier 4s now. LGD. My, how the tables are turned. OG are going for the tier 4s. Charles is there, defense. They will be up in just a second. The fortification, it buys time. The Hex is there from Chalice, but now here comes Anna. He's on the front lines. Jirax leaping forward. All he has to do is create space for OG to do it, to get to the grand final of TI8. Tip him up, tip him over. The lead comes forward. They've got the control. X-Nova, he'll go down. This is the game. LGD have nothing left. OG have done it.
OG complete the comeback and advanced to the grand final of TI8 with one of the most iconic matches in the history of Dota. It was not the end of the road for Ame and LGD. They have to beat Evil Geniuses in the lower bracket to reach the grand final. Evil Geniuses, one of the top contenders teams for the Aegis this year, will go head-to-head against the Chinese superstars PSG.LGD for a slot in the grand final. It was the last chance for LGD and Ame to reach the grand final. No more rooms for mistakes. It's a do-or-die situation. Ame was ready for Game 1. His Spectre was out of control and managed to take down EG and win the first game.
Dual Scepter here on the maybe, being forced back.
They've got the dust out. It's going to wear off rather soon, though, and Arteezy already brought very low, trying to take down. Maybe there's going to be the toss, though, the Echo Slam, everything, but all that regen coming in from Crit, they still managed to kill him through it. No buyback, 90 seconds dead, and now it's only Sumail, S4, and Fly trying to hold this tide coming forward from LGD.
The lack of stuns from EG, they couldn't punish X-Nova. He held Sumail back that whole time. There was no interruption from these concoctions, and now he's being chased down with the Spirit Vessel.
Into the fountain they go, and Sumail hits the deck, 100 seconds gone, and Ame wants it. Tier 4 tower being assaulted, LGD.
They learned their lessons last night. Go for the tier 4, close it out, and LGD secure game 1.
Evil Geniuses. versus PSG.LGD. Game 2.
PSG.LGD crushed Game 1 with their super aggressive gameplay and strong draft, as they looked the better team in this first game. Moving into the next match, they are now one game away from a rematch versus OG, but this time, in the grand final of the International.
Chalice walks forward yet again. The terrorize is out. It's there. The fear, the catch. Is it going to be the kill? They take them down. Sumail, no buyback for 65 seconds. Crit wanting to turn this. He throws back the Wraithfire Blast. Chainfrost bouncing around a little bit, but Arteezy, he went for Ame, couldn't find him. S4 trying to leap away, but he's only going back to the fountain.
LGD smell blood. They're going in, maybe pressing forward.
And they find themselves the kill. FY able to take himself another. Fly lifted up in the air by the Torrent. EG, last heroes left alive. It's a blade mail from Arteezy trying to stem the bleeding, but it's not happening. Another in the grave. EG all out of focus, in trouble, and inside their base. This is looking like it's going to be it as Sumail, last one alive for the team, dead again. And LGD are moving on to the grand finals.
LGD just looking like the better team today. A fantastic draft. The Warlock guarding the Luna, giving themselves a great chance there, moving forward. A couple slip-ups there at the beginning, couldn't quite find their footing, but once this ball got rolling, EG just couldn't stop it.
There you have it. The winners make their way out to shake hands with EG.
What a fantastic run by them, though. I mean, coming into this tournament, amazing they even gained the respect of being one of the top contenders here with such a short formation time.
Feeling the love from the crowd. Absolutely fabulous story for both of these organizations and a top 3 finish with EG, but that does mean LGD have a date with Destiny in the grand finals.
They do manage to get the Glimmering Cape onto Anna, backs away Thompson with the Ghost Walk, keeping himself alive with the dust. They've got the dust, the Thompson dead, Thompson gone. PSG.LGD with a full lineup still alive as they look towards the mid lane, and GG is called. But the damage from Solus, in goes Chalice as well with the Primal Sprint. They beat down on the Ancient. PSG.LGD looking to close this one up, and they will. Game 3 goes to PSG.LGD. Upon the Ancient of LGD, in again, the call on top of Ame. Ame dead for 2 minutes. It's Chalice, BKB blocked, and he's trying to commit, trying to deal with Anna being silenced by the Blood Right, but the Ancient is falling, the Hex is out, they're going to be able to find themselves. Chalice 3 down on LGD, OG hitting the Ancient, we're going to a game 5!
The TI-8 Grand Final will always be remembered as one of the closest finals ever. PSG.LGD and OG has to play Game 5 to decide who's gonna lift the Aegis of Champions today. It all comes down to this game. Game 5. The final run.
PSG.LGD versus OG. Grand Finals Game 5.
LGD managed to pick Earthshaker for FY this game. His best hero this tournament with a score of 7-0. 100% win rate on Earthshaker.
The Terrorblade, that's super early for Terrorblade.
Ame will play Terrorblade in the deciding game, despite going 2-2 with the hero this tournament. Stats doesn't matter at this point, he wants to win his first TI. PSG.LGD had the upper hand in the early game. With 3k gold lead at minute 14, the map was open for them and the game was going in their favor.
Yeah, this top. They go. Global. They dive. Global to set up the jump in from FY. As Anna caught out underneath the tier 2 tower. Maybe they can get more as well as Chalice hides onto Jarex. TP will come in from No-Tail, but Chalice commits with the lasso, dragging No-Tail away into the clutches of the rest of LGD as they'll surround him and find a second kill for Ame.
The game continues to go the way of LGD, with Ame is on top of the net worth with his Terrorblade. OG start their move in the map, but LGD were prepared and ready for them.
For Chalice, the change will catch in the route. It's going to be down onto the Ember Spirit. Fisher as well onto Seth. You know that he's got that blink. The Urn's down on him as well as the curse. Seb's got to skewer himself away. He cannot blink in.
That's not the way you want your blink dagger to go, though.
He's trying to TP away. Is he going to get out? He is. No, he's not.
He does not.
He ticks down in base. As they'll find themselves Jarex as well. Global silence being used as they'll chase down the Rubik. 2 more kills for LGD. Thompson found in the river.
Sometimes one mistake in Dota can cost you the whole game. One bad fight can change everything.
They're going to head into the pit, OG. They're confident, knowing Seb can sit there on the high ground, ready for the counterplay. Ame getting sprouted. Chalice looks to make a play, jumps in, immediately going for it with the lasso. Has he got the control to get the damage out? He can. That's going to be Anna dead, but Anna buys back straight away. Ame moving in with the BKB. Roshan's still alive throughout this all. They've lost Thompson. The slide, the change, the remnant across. They'll get the kill onto Chalice, but now Anna's in the middle of it all. Uses himself up the flame guard, ticking F1 down like the son of fish. The RP, Seb, he's got the control onto Ame. As OG, they fight 3. They look towards Somnus, surrounding him in the pit. Somnus, he'll go down as well. The buyback from Anna, securing the fight here for OG. There's only X-Nova left alive, but not for long. They chase him down, they get the team one.
OG start to take full control of this game after this fight. And Ame knew it was the beginning of the end for this grand final.
Chalice. He's in with the opener, straight in with the lasso. The tower will fall, but they'll drag back the Ember Spirit into the torrent. Cut him down with the Tidebringer. He's dead watch, but on the side, they find Ame. They're looking to set up with the torrent. Ame, he's been sprouted. The stolen Fisher for Jarex. Out onto Ame, but then finds it with the slam. Is it enough? No, it's not. LGD, they've lost 2 yet again. No Echo Slam or Global. The Ancient is exposed. As OG, the Nimbus down, the shockwave from Seb gets themselves another. They're onto the Ancient. OG! They've done it. They have done it.
Game over. OG are the champions of TI8. This was the end of the road for LGD this year. It was so close yet so far for Ame to be crowned the world champion after a great tournament for him. But this was not the end of the story.
Defend this. There's absolutely no way. 45k net worth lead out of nowhere for PSG.LGD. The skewer back on the Faith Beyond. Can they get a consolation kill of any kind? It's not looking like it because there goes Ame again.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
Whatever.
What an absolutely filthy performance from Ame.
New year. Same old Ame. With another great performance by him to beat Team Secret in the upper bracket final of TI10, after an insane tiny game with one of the best performance ever on the main stage. One more game left to reach another grand final. In Game 2, Ame was able to play his signature Monkey King this tournament. He gave an exemplary performance yet again with a clutch refresher orb combo with Xin Q's Elder Titan to destroy Team Secret and send them to the lower bracket final.
I don't know what to do here. If you're Ame's gonna jump in, get stabbed away thanks to the Hurricane Pike. And Bane, I mean, he's up in 15 anyway, doesn't even have to expend the buyback. Gale Force just forcing them back away. All right, they jump in, but they're just immediately retreating here. Montepe make up his mind, going for the LC now. Gets forced out again, Montu. Boundless strength! What a god! Xin Q to work with, and PSG.LGD hold big time.
After an insane comeback from LGD, they are now going for the final push to close the game and advance to their second grand final of TI in 3 years.
Keep going until this Ursa buys back.
Absolutely. And with this Diabolic Edict, the duel comes in onto Zai, but the Gale Force to try to counteract it. Wukong's command place as well. The jump in from Matu, that is a deletion of Legion Commander. No buyback, that's a dieback in fact. Matu, look at this Gale Force. That was a double Gale Force, I think. All this damage being applied to Monkey King, but Matu, if he gets taken out, that's a dieback from Matu. Double kill from GQ. LGD are doing it, Cinderin. It's a 1 for 3 with the buyback onto Y. And this is going to be multiple racks, if not more. GG's just called, just like that.
LGD sends Team Secret to the lower bracket against Team Spirit for the last slot of the grand final.
And, Puppy, he's going to get the disruption off, gets stuck inside the bramble, pops the Ghost Scepter preemptively, but he's going to die shortly after.
Great curse.
Yep, that's a huge curse onto 3 heroes as Team Secret get RP from Collapse, and the right clicks are there from Yataro. Triple kill for him. Making an ultra kill. Will he get another rampage at TI-10? Absolutely! Yataro does it again, Cinderin.
It's
and
over.
They're gonna call GG. The underdog story is still alive.
After losing the grand final of TI-8 versus OG, Ame decided to stay in LGD until he break the curse and win his first TI. Year after year, he kept the dream alive, and here we are again, another grand final for Ame and LGD. But legend says, sometimes history repeats itself.
See what they can do about Collapse. Jump already in onto the Disruptor, then look at the burst. Collapse, he's holding on to the Ravage for now. Static Storm's down, Collapse gets himself out of the side of the Ravage. Onto the 2, and then they blow up Arme. It's 3 dead at the moment on PSG.LGD. Io also caught out GQ to fall. It seems all but impossible. The Rex dying, the melee Rex will fall. They get the jump onto Yatoro, but they've already lost Y at the start of the action. BKB from Arme, he's trying to stay on target, but Yatoro's able to sing their way back to safety. And now he's ready to go back in. The song ends. Toronto, Tokyo, BKB up. Jump over with the remnant. Grabs back the Ursa. Arme disappears in a matter of seconds. GQ to fall as well. GG is called.
They don't see him, now they do. The pullback gonna be able to get that skewer. The vision not quick enough. And nothing to say, goes down, now looking for more. Ame has to be careful, Xingqiu there as well. But Ame with the waveform through it. Brilliant play, Aeon Disc afterwards. Now the chase, looking for more. Can they control? Do they have enough for the kill? The Terrorize comes out, but he got the strength form off. Faith Beyond jumps away, the skewer back onto 2, and the RP! Oh, Collapse did it to him again!
And look, they're just surrounding him. There's no chance to help. You have the Io, you have the Shaker, but
there is nothing else left in the tank there for Ame, although trying to TP out, but the stun comes through right at the end. And LGD, another triple kill for Yataro.
The underdogs Team Spirit takes the lead in this best of 5 grand final with 2-0, after an outstanding performance by them in the first 2 games. PSG.LGD are now 1 loss away from losing the grand final of TI-10.
The final set of barracks here, the jump in underneath the tier 4s, they're in on him at Boschka. He's gone, Collapse will try and jump in with the skewer back onto Arme. Yatoro's coming in onto the front lines with the BKB, but he's been disarmed, gets the Phantom Knives off. Now turns over towards Y, but look how much HP Y's got. Yatoro, refresher, doesn't want to commit for another round, nothing to say, he's in with the Aegis, they've locked down Yatoro. Yatoro to fall, buyback at the ready. Instant smoke up from Spirit. Mirror. Set things up with the curse trying to get the glimpse back. He's looking for the skewer, but he's actually able to get out here with a Manta. Arme won't be grabbed back yet. Steps back to the safety of his team. PSG.LGD still respecting the buybacks here from Spirit. They won't instantly push in onto the melee racks, but the rocket spam begins from nothing to say. Yatoro, he's going to look to try and jump outside of the base. He's able to jump it onto GQ. He's going to go for nothing to say, but nothing to say. Gets the blink off in time. Back onto the high ground, he knows, but Arme's trying to get in. They get the skewer. Arme, he's in the fountain. This is the RP, they've got Arme. They've got him, he's in the fountain. Can he get out? He cannot. They've done it the once, can they do it again? It's just the three of them, the meatballs coming down. Arme, he needs help. He's in the fountain and it isn't his own. The skewer's attempted, but the Yules is there to stop the play. Arme, he'll be getting out of the fountain alive. GG is called, and PSG.LGD will take this game 3.
LGD takes their first victory of this grand final. After a great performance, they were able to stop Collapse Magnus from skewering the Aegis of Champions and push the grand final into a Game 4. PSG.LGD now need another win to tie up the series.
Walks right on in.
Happy to oblige.
Ame, he's ready. He wants to not relive the ghosts of the past. He wants to close this Game 4 out here in style. And so far, he's doing it. Turns now onto the Ancient Haunt out afterwards. Where's the fight? I'm not seeing it. Going deathless so far. They turn now into Y. Just grips to the side. Oh, the catch on to Collapse. Y's not dying. Nobody's dying. They all fall again as GG is called 23-3. A statement from LGD.
24 minutes were enough for LGD to win the game and keep the dream alive. Now everything is on the line for Ame. One last game left for him to lift the Aegis of Champions. Game 5 is on.
If they were to indeed lift that Aegis, we'll see who gets to do it though. We'll see who will take home that Aegis. Is going to be either Team Spirit or PSG.LGD. It is one game of Dota 2.
Doing a good job, making sure this top hard camp is blocked. Oh,
they're going to try to move up. I mean, Collapse has hit the level 3. See if he's got enough lockdown and damage to take this kill, and yes, he does. At the same time in the mid lane, Toronto, Tokyo, very low there. Has to get out of the range of a potential tiebringer. He will, but there we have it. First blood up top.
18 minutes into the game, LGD with a good start leading the net worth with 3k gold. They start their move around the map with a smoke.
Leading the charge. Which will be spotted out here by Spirit. I don't know that there's likely going to be some action following it.
Great read from Spirit again. And look up top, Yatoro's just farming. 5 heroes committed down here for LGD, but Yatoro has the space that he wants.
Can they get a grab underneath the tier 2 tower? Jinkyu, nothing to say, they're going to try. Collapse, he's going to go with the RP just onto Jinkyu, drag the Scarab underneath the tower. And we'll lose the Wyvern in return, but Yatoro's ready to turn up the grips there. They've caught nothing to say underneath the tower. Yatoro's pinned this off for now though. Slide of Fist comes out as they're looking to turn on, and nothing to say, they get him. Jump forward with the Remnant, he's looking for more. Toronto Tokyo in with the chains onto both Y and Arme. Arme goes down. Y and Fabian lost to a life, but not for long.
This fight was the turning point for Team Spirit, as they start to take over the map with their heroes. The clock is ticking, and LGD are moving backward in this grand final.
Than it is for them to take down PSG.LGD.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's reflected in the way that Alm is playing, but he's about to get caught here to top lane.
There's Collapse, in with the Horn Toss, dropping the RP. The BKB was out in time, he's into the invis, but the physical, is it going to be enough here from this Terror Blade? Yatoro, he's focusing down Arme. Arme's trying to run, but he can't get away from him. Arme out for 80. They're ready to chase for more. Collapse, steering in to close the distance onto Jinkyu. They've caught the Skyab, set up there as well with the curse. They're ready to close up onto Fabian as well. They're going for a third kill here. Skewer from Collapse, back into the claws of Spirit.
It was written in the stars, and the legend was right. History repeats itself.
Let's see what they can do around this pit. They're still down 16k PSG.LGD, but they've got all their ults up. Can they make any sort of steal? They've already managed to set up here onto the Kunkka. They're going to go straight to work. Yatoro coming in with the BKB. The class holds back Arme on the side. Nothing to say. He's going to go down.
But look at Roche. Arme's killing Roche.
No, he can't do it, surely. Blink out time, Collapse. He's got his eyes on him. Still nothing to say or why for 50 seconds.
Arme's alone.
He's gone in alone. That was a risky move. He's got the back of a Jinkyu. But Spirit, they're going to chase on. Slight chase. Arme is gone. Spirit, they'll make the walk over towards the Ancient. As
They're not waiting for the creeps.
They're ready to close it this time. Only 2 left. Can they stop a PSG.LGD? I don't think they can. GQ's got it. It's over.
GG.
It's over. GG. They've done it. They have done it. Team